What is going on, everyone? It's BlazerKid67 here. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. Goodbye, despair. So let's go ahead and get this episode of Danganronpa 2 started, shall we? So we're back to investigating here. I think we did everything in this closet thing. So we're done here. We have nothing left. The music venue. We're gonna go back out here and see what the heck's going on, cause Nagito, of course, showed up in there. Alright, with this, we might be close to finish investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Where's Mikan at? Oh, there you at. There you at. There you at? How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Because of the heat? Is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko.
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders.
Huh? Imitation murder? How do you know all this? How does she know about the hot and cold and the imitation murders?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. See? It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
How would an imitation murder be related to this murder?
Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
That movie? The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me? If this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed.
Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem! On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken will be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just wanted to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see, as expected of you. You're very strict about games.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all. I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Eh?
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Iboko and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Chiaki's getting somewhere. I'm liking it.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence.
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey, meaning 2 killers can exist at the same time? So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Alright, fine, that's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint! She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Good work, Chiaki. Chiaki is on point. She is the next, oh, what was her name? Oh my god, how did I forget Danganronpa 1? Was it Kiriko? I can't remember her name. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be? You haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So, like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Then the imitation is... Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie. Are they talking about the movie that Nagito mentioned before? That one? The one that's at the movie theater? I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. That movie that sucked and he said it was boring? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. This man, I knew it!
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Looks like I need to do that.
I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we cannot go there for some time.
She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Alright guys, so we're gonna go to the movie theater. We're gonna freaking find out what the heck did everybody watch. Because Nagito watched something and he said it was completely boring, it was trash, it was just garbage. So we're gonna figure out what is going on with I really don't want to watch the movie because I know it's got to be something weird. So we still got to go to the motel. We're passing the motel up right now. Should we go to the motel now? Let's go to the movie theater now. I was thinking about we could probably go to the motel now since it's on the way to the movie theater, but I kind of want to see that movie. The Wild Gunman Monokuma. The next Clint Eastwood. The next Clint Eastwood. The next Clint Eastwood. Have you ever seen a bear ride a horse?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet. I see. Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager! A customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes! Did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer?
Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it. You said you didn't want to watch it. But I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up.
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you just show it to Nagito?
Stop it! Shut up! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. Of course.
See, it's this one.
I'm sorry I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, it's still gonna watch the movie. He's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket, damn it!
Here.
Okay, here you go. Already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give 1 ticket per person. You only have 1 chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I only plan to watch them once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Ah, Hajime. About that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. What is he talking about? I guess we'll keep it. I don't know. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. So wait, now we gotta wait for this fool. Are we gonna see alter?
Hold on, I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush, don't rush.
Are you
Hasty
sure?
boys get hated, you know. They might even get hated by boy bears too, you know.
You can hate me all you want. Cause I don't care.
I don't believe it!
Are you serious? You came all this way not to watch it? Your tsundere knows no limits. Just like me to make Hajime so prickly. I might be hiding a past where I was once known as a prima donna of the mascot world.
You definitely weren't called that.
Hey, hey!
It's about time you showed your dare side, you know? Come on, liven yourself up a little. So wait for a bit, okay?
God, I just want to leave. I just want to leave. I just want to leave. Leave me alone. I don't want to watch your movie. That reminds me, the item shown. That item should be on top of the counter. Oh, what the? This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it. Oh. Only 1 person can have it. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Oh there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
Stupid, there's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal what the killer is.
So the killer bought it.
shocking.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to 1, it's more like it's limited to 1 person.
What's the difference?
Hey!
When you buy 1 bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. So we got Monokuma's account.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue. Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait!
This is exciting, this is exciting!
Oh no, it's not exciting for me. I really don't want to see this movie. But we're gonna see the movie, guys. I'm kind of excited too. Let's do this. Inside the theater. Let's do this. Show me this movie, boy.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed.
Now, Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
Oh man, this is exciting. Okay, what's this movie? Oh, we're gonna see it. The Wizard of Monomi. Oh, this already looks cool. Are you serious?
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise,
What? What is going on?
and was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
Oh my god. This beats The Wiz and The Wizard of Oz.
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
What? Recommended that she commit suicide? Oh my! What? Oh my God!
hanged herself and died.
What? What? That's so brutal.
He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Are you serious? Oh my God! This turned dark really fast.
He also met a Monomi Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Oh my God! Oh, what? What are you gonna do to the witch?
Happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi.
Oh my God! Oh!
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
And he went back to the village and did what?
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Are you serious? And now he's king.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
That movie was, Monokuma was a savage. He was a savage growing up. Did you not see that? That movie was savage. Hey, I don't know how Nagito hated this movie. This movie was sick. Oh, Hajime doesn't like it.
Man, movies are the best. Their drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues. One for each head.
Wait. Oh, wait, what? One for each head? You know, I'm not even gonna think about it.
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Goodbye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. But Monokuma was a freaking savage with growing up. Oh man, Nagito, that was the best movie ever. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the best movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? It was more than a movie. It was grand. It was legendary. They should make a video game out of it. And they should call it Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. Featuring Hajime, Nagito, Mikan, and various other classmates. Wow. I'm gonna go create that game. But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah, I guess. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Well, except the Tin Man, of course. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but his Yoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. That's so wrong. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal is just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. That was interesting. Okay, so we're gonna leave the theater and we're gonna go back to the motel. See what the heck's going on there. The Wizard of Monomi. I can't believe that. I really can't. Electric Ave. Here's the motel. Air-conditioned vacancy. So we can be nice and cool in here. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Yoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone. Let's just ask Gundam, he knows.
So you have a
You're here right. Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Seriously though.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and we were about to go back to the music venue. We met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall.
Body.
Oh, I remember this part, yeah. Gundam saw me too. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi. I see, so Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well.
No, we went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mika and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body. What, do you still doubt me? Oh, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I don't want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. So we'll just take his account. We'll just take it. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her Komodo. Maybe if I use this. It opened just as I thought. This key was Hiyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Let's see. What if we find like a big ritual of freaking... Okay, there's no ritual in here. Good. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Oh, Sonia? What? How did she get in here? What? That doesn't make sense in a way.
Huh? Did the door open?
Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her Komodo, so I used that to open it.
I see.
What? Did something happen?
No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault.
Her fault? What does she mean? Bed? What's in the bed? The bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Trash can. Maybe the fridge over here. Wait, what the heck? Oh, there's a Monokuma thing in there. Haha! I'll take that.
No.
Hidden Monokumas are always hard or easy to find. That's it, really, huh?
The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room.
She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason.
Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono.
Her kimono?
Yesterday I wanted to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it.
Saw what? Ugh!
Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
Ew. Why'd they have to show that? She didn't even leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics.
That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I cannot really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
Uh-oh.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Uh-oh! Did Hiyoko go to the music venue to tie her sash and then saw Ibuki over there hanging and Mikan was like, oh snap! You caught me! So Mikan was like, oh, I gotta kill you too! And then killed Hiyoko, and then that's how we have two bodies? I think it was Mikan. I think it was her. That is my number one prime suspect. That's who I'm gonna placehold everywhere right now from now on. I know it was her, because who else could it have been? Tell me how precise somebody would know about that hot and cold. Who would turn up the heat and know that to hide the time of death, it's through body temperature? No one knows that. No one was that smart. She's the nurse here. Come on now. It has to be Mikan. It has to be her. And she's been suspicious this whole investigation. I'm probably wrong though. Because I kind of suspected her from the beginning, but I was like, that's too easy. It's probably not her, because it's too easy, but I feel like it is.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot
Could it be? Hiyoko, remember that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation.
Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Well, we got Sonia's account. We're getting everyone's accounts this time around. Okay, with that being said, I still think it's Mikan, but like I said, it's probably too easy. It's probably going to be someone like Kazuichi or Flip. It probably is Sonia. I don't know. If it's Fuyuhiko, I'll be really mad, but I doubt Fuyuhiko. I strongly doubt him at all, but I don't know. Something's not right here, guys. Something is not right. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Danganronpa 2. Thank you for watching this episode of Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And this investigation is longer than I thought. But anyways, have an amazing day. Deuces.